you guys? It's Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you all to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Down below, you all. Today we are going to be talking about this whole run your will to mine and Kody's supposed patriarchy that's been there from the beginning.
And I need you to run your will to mine. Are you okay with that? I have a very big picture. Will you understand that? Will you help me with it? And they're like, yeah, me, pick me. I mean, literally.
So we wanted to go ahead and talk about that,
But
because...
first, I just want you guys to know, we're going to try to talk really loud. We don't have electricity today, and so I don't want to put on the generator because it's too loud. There's a lot of wind out here, though.
Yeah.
So Mary has told me to speak louder, which I will do. So if it sounds like we're yelling and screaming, that's why. Sorry about that. But
no,
on about Kody.
But yeah, also one of our lovely subscribers had also told us about, can we just talk about how Kody was raising his hand up, talking about how Christine and Janelle were basically like dogs begging to be in the family, which we all know is true. I think that Kody married women because he is an opportunist. Yes. I feel like we talk about it enough on this channel.
Exactly.
But I think the women that he married, it's very telling.
Yes.
I mean, somebody said Mary also had something going on. She was very respected in her church or whatever. I can't remember what they said exactly. Okay. So Mary also has some status. So she
came from a family that had status in the church.
Yes.
Because I remember they had a huge wedding, which
very
I'm sure
huge.
her parents paid for.
Yes.
Because in America, usually it's the bride's family that pays for the wedding.
Which I think is so backwards, honestly. But
whereas here in Africa, it's usually the groom's family that pays for the wedding. So,
which I think makes a lot of sense because you asked me to marry.
In America, it's the bride's family. So that would have been Mary's family. And that wedding was huge. It seemed as though they had hundreds of people at the wedding. So obviously her parents were well-to-do.
Yeah.
So I can see how he will go ahead and marry Mary and get that, because he said that, what did he say? He felt deceived by her, and either he didn't really love her, but he did it out of obligation.
Well, he said about Christine as well.
So probably he did it out of obligation because of who her family was. He was too punkish to actually say, I don't want to get married to her. So now you got to put her through hell for what? Because the status that she holds makes you feel less than a man. That could have been it too.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Christine, because her father
was the head of the
church.
He was the head of the church.
So you married her for that status that you can get as the son-in-law.
Yeah.
And probably forever, whatever money comes their way too.
And they have Janelle, who is Miss Independent, who has her finances together.
And she had an inheritance.
And an inheritance
that
as well.
she gave to this family.
Yes.
So
Cody, if anybody was begging, it was you, because you didn't have shit. Let's talk about that.
You did not. You did not really. Your father seems to have some land and the cows and all that, but your father had no respect for you.
Yeah.
That's why you said you have daddy issues. He did not think that you were responsible.
Right.
And probably didn't think that he could handle all these wives, and still believe that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys keep on marrying that boy. That boy ain't responsible.
Yeah, and he has proven it time and time again. A man who moves to family,
loses three women.
Loses three women.
Three women out of four.
To back.
You're like you said, you're the common denominator, Kody.
Absolutely.
So now you got to look at yourself, because the women are the ones leaving.
Right.
But that whole thing that he did, what is going on?
Because he said, I have wives.
Yeah,
because he was like, look, I have wives or whatever. I'm basically going to need you to run your will to mine, and I'm going to need you to help me do that. So you're not really being head of your household, because you're actually asking these women to help you, probably financially, as well, to do it. So really, you're not really being head for real.
No.
They're usually heads of their households. They know how to be a leader in their family.
Yes.
They know that it's important to listen to your woman for counsel as well.
Yes.
But also, they're not sitting down there telling her, oh, you need to go and work and bring money in and help me as well.
Yes.
They're usually not doing that because they know the
Exactly.
importance of a woman being able to be in her feminine self, be in her
Yes.
godly self, and also know that it's important for her to be able to be home, to at least have that opportunity to be at peace, raise the family, and all that stuff. I mean,
Yes.
but of course he is also active in the household as well. He's not basically saying, look, I bring in the money, you come rub my feet, and when I get home, don't talk to me about no kids. Like, he's not
Exactly.
doing
He's
that
still,
either. He understands the
the
meaning of...
importance of father, being a father to children.
Yes.
And this, I want to just say, before I get into the whole thing, what I was wondering when he was doing that? I just thought to
With a
myself,
dog panting?
yes. But, I mean, the only thing that he didn't do was this.
Yeah.
The way he was
And
sounding.
it's like they were literally ain't nobody begging to be
But
with your
Mike,
dusty ass, Kody.
But
Child.
you know something? I wonder how are the children taking this? You're
I
talking
know.
about their mother.
That's what
You're
men don't
talking about their
understand, man.
mother, and you're comparing their mother to some panting dog that she had no prospect, but I don't want to go into people's looks, but she only had you available. And then the others, I mean, first of all, let's talk about, first of all, it's a lie. Because I remember when Kody said that he was told, if you're having problems with wife number 1 and wife number 2, get a third wife.
Yeah, he did say that very proudly.
Christine had always had a crush on him. She certainly, since he was her first kiss ever,
Yeah.
she certainly didn't go begging to you.
No.
You went looking for that third wife and you found Christine. And you could have chosen another woman, but you wanted the status of marrying her will bring you, because her father was the head of the church.
Yeah.
And so that's why you married into that family. And if he was head of the church, he probably has money too. Maybe she also brought her inheritance.
Yeah.
So that's why you married her. And so she came and you said it was great. She came with a lightness. Everybody was happy, excited. She was a yes person. So first of all, you are lying on Christine. Now let's talk about Janelle. You guys were living in her house, in her home. Now, Mary already knew that you were looking to be a polygamist. Okay, she already knew that. You guys were the ones. I can see Kody and Janelle hanging out. And because Mary said they were going out everywhere together. They were always together with Janelle.
It was the three amigos.
Exactly. And I can see, before they told Mary, I can see Janelle and Kody, since they were bros, I can see Janelle and Kody having that conversation.
Absolutely.
And saying, I work. He's like, you got your house already. So it's not like we don't have a place to live. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be out here after a year. We can be here, with you. We can be married, whatever. You're no longer with whatever. What do you think about that? And she would be like, oh, yeah. And let me tell you, and if you had said no, Janelle already said she had many men.
Yeah.
Like beating down her door. And why not? She's a beautiful woman, got a good body on her.
Hello.
And I do believe she had many men banging down her door. With her looks.
She has a gorgeous face.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she has that, voluptuous body.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I bet
Body
men
yaddy.
were knocking on her door. Okay? So she didn't have to pant to you.
Yeah.
If anything, you were panting to her. Because you know she's a workhorse. You know she got money. And you all living in her house anyway. It was convenient. Even though Mary was opposed to it, you didn't give two shits.
No. Because the thing is, Janelle was actually married to Mary's brother. So I'm sure Mary was not thinking, oh, she's going to go from my brother to my husband. But now I know some of y'all said that we give Janelle and Christine a pass. I will say that's
we have
one
we have gotten on
we
Janelle.
have gotten on them.
That was a little bit too much, even for us. It was too much.
I feel like that's one of Janelle's sins.
Yeah.
If I want to give her a sin, I would say that one. You don't go to your friend's man. You went from the brother to her man. If it's enough to make you want to choke somebody.
I know. So because we gave Mary a pass on why she was meant to Janelle.
Yeah,
We gave her a pass.
We did.
Because I'm like, I see why Mary hate her. Yeah, I mean, you all were living with her when we found that out.
And then
We were
Janelle
like,
was
what?
acting so oblivious. Like, I don't know why you have this beef with me. You've
How
had
do
this
you
beef with
not
me
know?
for years.
We talked about it. That's why you all got to go and watch our videos.
Yes,
We don't give nobody passes here.
No, we do not. We have literally done a review on every single episode of
Every
Sister
single,
Wives.
yes.
You guys don't understand. If y'all are new to our channel, skip your behind to the Sister Wives playlist on our channel. We have every single
We
one.
do.
Click
We do.
sort by oldest videos. We have
Yes.
every from season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All
6,
of that.
all
the
17
episodes.
seasons.
Yes,
We've done
we
a
surely
review.
do. Even remember when they were being mean to Mary? For like
Yes.
4 or 5 episodes, we were on Mary's side. Because
Yeah.
that was when Christine was kissing Robin's
Because they
ass.
were refusing to even give her any
Give her
money. And I was
for her
like, what is
in.
wrong with you
Yes,
people?
we were like, this is jealousy. These women
Yes.
are jealous of Mary.
We're like, go Mary.
Yes.
So please.
we
Just because you hopped on the train now, honey, don't mean that this is how we've always been.
No,
Please go back
not
to the
at
videos.
all. Not at all. And then there are videos where we are praising Kody for how he is as a father and how he's giving the women their independence, not giving them their independence, but allowing them to have
be
this
them.
Autonomy.
We love this family. We really
Like, we
did.
really
and we're
did.
upset that's gone to Schitt's Creek. But now we're seeing things very
I'm just
clearly.
pissed because the thing is, what he did, he tried to put himself as a god besides God. What happened? Tell me.
You know how we always talk about this with certain men where you stand on a woman's neck to get to where you are, and then you marry the woman you want to be with, and all of a sudden she's living this soft life. I think that's Robin and Kody.
That
And
sounds
the
just
women-
like what you just said.
I mean, because he stepped on Janelle, Christine, and Mary's neck to
Yes.
be able to live this cushy life, get
Yes.
all this money from
Yes.
them, and now Robin. Ow! Will you stop it,
Zen.
Zen? Stop biting me!
Oh, the cat continues to bite her. Okay, cut it out, Zen.
But yes, that's I'm sorry, but no, that's what it is though, because he literally stepped on their neck in order to get all that he has.
Yes.
They're putting money into this family fund.
Mhm.
It
That
blows
he is
my mind.
swirling away, and I think he already had it in his mind. You see,
Oh my God! One of our subscribers told us that they have actually taken out a second mortgage on Robin's house. That's how broke he is. A second mortgage.
oh my goodness.
God.
First of all, why
But-
would you take out a second mortgage for
But that's why he
what?
wanted to buy, because he knew he didn't want to go work anymore. So he said, "I'm just going to continue to take out loans."
Wow.
But yeah, someone told me
That
that.
is awful. And but you see, this is the problem, and this is what's going to really is going to end up messing them up. Janelle was always steering the family finances.
I mean, you see,
She was
Cody's not good at
always
it.
steering because she is very good at it. Doesn't she even have a master's in accounting?
Yeah, I believe
You know,
so.
like Janelle, this is her forte. Finances is her forte.
Right.
So she's very good at the finances.
Yeah.
And really has kept the family afloat all these years.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Out of debt, able to pay for the whole Vegas thing and all that.
Yeah.
That's all from Janelle. So she knows about the finances. Mary was the legal wife. But Mary also probably knew, and Mary has to have known something. The woman has a whole in for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So she also knows how to kind of run a business and stuff like that. But Mary, on the financial front, she trusted Janelle.
Absolutely.
So even though everything was in hers and Cody's name, she trusted that everything is going to be out, like divided equally.
Right.
So all these years, they all kind of worked as this team, and then Christine was at home saving
Right.
all of them daycare money,
Yeah.
okay, and doing her part to let the home run
Smoothly.
smoothly,
Yes.
and all the children well behaved and got manners.
Yeah.
Okay, now you are very right, but now we have, before I get into that, now we have Kody and Robin. Kody is not good with finances,
No.
making awful financial decisions.
Robin was in debt when she came to the family.
So she's not good in finances
No.
at all. Okay. Then of course she tried to lie. Remember, she tried to lie on her ex that this was all his debt, and she, in order for her to get out of the marriage, she allowed him to let her pay for his debt The story was so long, we knew that he was a lie. Just based on the length of the story. Okay, we never really understood exactly what that man did, but she made it seem as though he was a monster.
First, it was monogamy, and then was the polygamy. Then it was the fact that he had no money, and then also he was a horrible husband
and grabbed it from her.
Yeah, FS.
I mean, he was the same age as her. Like, it wasn't like, I don't know.
And then she said she was very chaste, but then she decided to give it up to this guy.
And then they got married. Like, she blamed everything on this man. She didn't take zero accountability for that marriage messing up.
And I don't think he raped her. From what she said in her whole purity story.
I don't think he thought they raped her, but I think she was trying to say that
I think maybe
he coerced her, which a lot of young guys
was chasing after her, but I don't think it was rape. Because she sat down there, she had 3 kids with him. I don't think it was rape.
I don't think she said rape.
That's why I'm saying that. Why are you here trying to blame this man as if you didn't also as if you weren't an equal co-conspirator of this whole thing happening?
Yeah, I mean, but you had the one child. You guys got married. You didn't have to marry him.
You didn't. You had 2 more kids for him.
And then you had 2 more kids, and then you guys.
So it's like she just blamed this man.
Were together for how many years? 9+ years or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, yes, he was poor, but apart from that, and yes, he probably coerced you. A lot of times, when you're young, guys be, hey, I want it, please give me this for my birthday or whatever the hell or whatever. So, I mean, that could happen.
But, yeah, it's just...
That could happen.
But it's just a lot, I feel like, because we never really understood what it was.
What exactly
but she was
this
playing
man did.
this whole poor
Like
woman.
Victim
I
thing.
need help.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing.
But the bottom thing is they both suck at finances.
Yes.
So, that's why he's making these poor decisions. Taking out a second
mortgage?
I mean,
aren't you
are
60?
the kids getting married? Why don't you take maybe the kids are going to private colleges or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably that's what. But why would you take out a second mortgage for that? Let those kids go to community college first.
Or like what you told your kids. Go get scholarships. Go work. Go make sure that you're paying for your own college.
Or something. Yeah.
I mean, almost all of your kids. I don't think there was any really. There wasn't many kids. I don't think it was more than a handful.
Mariah went to a different school. Like I think she went to a private school.
Key? For gate?
Okay. She wants tea.
Okay.
Oh. So yeah, I just feel like they both are not good in finances. So this little pony ride, it's gonna end badly, I think. Yeah. Already taking out a second mortgage. Yeah.
That's really
But yeah,
horrible.
this whole thing he's doing, this panting, ain't nobody was checking for you like that, Kody.
Yeah.
No one was begging you to be a part of this family. If anything, you went looking for them like an opportunist, like the subscriber said, like an opportunist, to go and get them to come and be your workhorses.
Because remember, he didn't grow up in polygamy.
No,
right?
he didn't.
His parents, They were Mormons.
They were Mormons.
He went on a mission trip or whatever. He came back all of a sudden. Oh, let me come and be a polygamist. Mm-hmm. So really, he would have needed that status.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, well, I mean, y'all didn't grow up in this.
Exactly.
Like, y'all did this out of the wazoo.
Yes.
So he probably would have needed that.
And then probably once as a FU to his dad, well, look at the kind of women I am marrying the heads of churches. Head church's daughter. I am marrying this other person and they have all this money. Look at me, daddy. And the daddy's still telling him, you are irresponsible and this will end badly. And guess what? Daddy ain't here. He's in the grave. But guess what? He was right.
I'm sure he's
irresponsible.
Yeah.
You are irresponsible.
I'm sure
you should not have been doing this.
Yeah.
You don't have the the good character to deal with something like this.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, like what you're saying, I want to come back to what you're saying. That is so true. Because a lot of times men will use one woman with her status and her money to get to where he wants to get to financially. Mm-hmm. And then that love of his life, which is Robin in this case.
Yes.
He wants to be with her. But he doesn't want the other women. You know why? Because they have the memory of when he was not much.
Yes.
And he does not want the other wife, his love of his life, to know this.
Yeah.
And so that's where he is. But what annoys me to no end is that when he moved this family to Utah, not to Utah, to Arizona, Flagstaff, I really think this man was, because remember he was very hot after Mary got that in.
Yeah.
I think this man put in his mind, we're going to go over there, honey, telling Robin, we're going to go over there, keep the money for the fund.
Because you know they love their secrets. They've been doing it from the beginning.
The family fund.
Yes.
We're going to keep that money, and that's what we're going to do. That will be our nest egg.
Yeah.
And now, what happened to the nest egg? That you have to take a second mortgage.
It's non-existent because the wives
So
aren't there anymore.
ridiculous.
Janelle will not be sitting down there putting no money into family fund. I think when she says separated, she means I'm getting my finances and making sure that I'm getting what I'm worth.
Yes.
That's why she hasn't said divorce.
Yes.
Because she's thinking about that. She's still trying to be a little sweet.
Yes.
So she can get what she needs to get.
Get her part of it. But that man is going to be trying not to give it to her. I will not be surprised if Kody declares bankruptcy just to make sure he doesn't give the women any money. That's what I think.
I mean, this is why. I mean, we live
horrible.
in a patriarchal
horrible.
country. I mean, in America anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't legalize it.
Yeah.
Not that they don't think that that's every man's fantasy. Well, I don't think it's every man's fantasy. I feel like it's maybe every degenerate man's fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it was legal, there's no way in hell men in polygamy will be marrying multiple wives.
No.
Because you have to provide for them financially. You have to have health insurance. You have to put all of them on your will and stuff.
And then when you divorce them, you got to give them a part of it, what they're supposed to get.
I mean, if anything, they might do 2 wives, but 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. No, they will not be doing that if they had to legalize it. It's because I feel like the men who are, the patriarchs or whatever of America or whatever, those men don't really want to be marrying these women legally.
Those men who are in government and making these laws,
they're probably thinking to themselves, why would I know I wouldn't want it to be legalized. So no, I don't think men in polygamy really want it to be legalized. I don't care what nobody says.
No, and they probably are letting those guys who are in office know, don't legalize that.
And then also that you would have to split all of your worth by 4, 6 women. You will be
be broke.
You'll be in somebody's homeless shelter with a cup asking for change.
I mean, seriously, because they're not going to. It's not sustainable. You don't have money like that. If you're gonna have wives like that, you have to be like a billionaire or something. And then the taxes too. Please.
Yeah. So no,
they will not do that. They are not going to legalize that. The men in this group are going to make sure that this is never legalized.
Exactly. That's what it's about. Y'all probably wondering why is it still not legalized. Because he has.
They go behind their wives and go and talk to these men who are in office and let them know, man to man, please. Don't legalize that stuff.
Because if you legalize it, really, it's a benefit for the woman, not the man.
It absolutely is.
If we're being honest.
Is.
And they don't want that. They don't want that. So, yes, he's been on TV for 17 years, maybe 10 years or whatever. Yeah.
Actually, they said 12 years.
Yeah.
It's been a total of 12 years.
So, yes, he's been on TV for 12 years, but that doesn't mean that we're going to ever legalize it.
Yeah.
So, no. That's my take. But this whole patriarchy thing, it's really BS. Insulting. That never is what they signed up for. Even Janelle has stated that's not what she signed up for. Yeah, she was helping you with the bills. I'm sure she was providing more all this stuff.
And something?
And you can't lead. You have been having these women move 15 different times. You can't lead. And then they say that you're not an executor. One of the number one things a leader is an executor. And you can't even do that.
You can't even do that.
What were you saying?
I forgot actually what I was going to say.
But so this was not patriarchy. You never had that in the beginning, Kody, because you didn't have shit.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. If it was all about that, and I think I've said this before, when Janelle went to Wyoming for 2 years and was sending her money to you all
because Mary was so horrible
to take care of the family, right? Where was you saying, I'm the head of the household, you need to come and be home? That was never a thing in your family. It was never a thing in your family. The bottom line is this. Now you have Robin.
And she's giving you that life.
She is giving you that kind of life. You have squirreled away, really stolen these women's money that's due to them because you still have not paid up the land. Okay?
And that money was supposed to, that Las Vegas fund was supposed to go right to the Coyote Pass land.
Yes.
That's the Bota Batal you were talking about.
It was actually
it never
supposed
happened.
to go, exactly. So that everybody who had their lot, Mary's money should have gone to her part of the lot and her building.
I'm just shocked that all that money
And
went to Robin's mansion.
Plus
that
half of
is
Janelle's.
Like, that's just so insane to me.
Yeah. That's why Christine was very smart.
Christine
She
said, I'm
took
about my
the
house.
money that she, because she was the first one to sell her house. Even though she was the last one to get out of her house,
Yeah.
she was the first one to sell her house. And
Yeah.
when she sold her house, what's the first thing she did? She bought that house.
Absolutely.
She bought her house.
I think she was already planning on leaving.
Yeah, she was
still figuring stuff out.
Bought a house so that I know that if I leave to go get another house, at least this money that I get here from the sale of this house is going to go to me as I leave.
Yeah.
And that's what she did, and I'm so happy she was the first one to buy a house.
Yeah.
And I think
She didn't
Janelle
waste no
said
time.
part of her money or part of Robin's money went to Christine buying a house, but she was a smart cookie.
Yeah.
She went ahead and bought a house. She could see the writing on the table.
Yeah.
You know, that Kody was not going to do right by them. But I think it was so insulting
Yeah.
the way this man, panting like a dog, trying to describe his wives like that, all while lying. And, you know, what do you think the children are going to think of you? You think this is going to bring them close to you, or are you guys going to still be estranged by you trying to now compare their mother, their hardworking mother, a whole woman, to dogs, panting dogs?
I think
You're the
men
one who was
forget.
panting after them
Yeah.
because you wanted the status, you wanted the money.
Yeah.
It was not them for sure.
I think men forget that when you divorce a woman, that you actually have to be civilized and treat the woman well.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't treat the mother of your children well, the kids won't respect you. They
No,
won't love
absolutely
you. It doesn't
not.
work that way.
It surely
This
doesn't.
woman gave me life. Yes,
Yes.
you had a small part in it, but she fed me, birthed me, brought me into this world for 9 months.
Yeah.
And then now you want to insult her and cuss her out
Yeah.
and make her seem like something that she never was.
Yeah.
It's not going to go well for you.
And
It's not.
remember that the children are witnesses to your marriage. They have been
And they've been
witnesses.
seeing it behind
They
the
see
scenes as
all
well.
of this stuff. They even see the favoritism.
Yeah.
So you cannot go now and try to rewrite history. You know?
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, that was our take on this whole
And
patriarchy thing.
Can I just say, and
Yeah, go ahead.
Suki, this man comparing his wives to dogs, I didn't even see her correct him and say, why do you think it's okay for you to compare them to a panting? Like,
To a dog.
pick me. And she's a woman sitting there, like just sitting like a bump on the log, not following through on anything. It's
Can
so
we
annoying.
get started a petition to get Suki fired? Like, can we actually do
It's
that?
too late because they're already in the midst of the television.
Well, I'll be damned
Hopefully
if she
for
comes
next
back.
season,
If she
yeah.
comes back next year, I'm actually going to lose my shiznick. But yes, y'all, that was our take on the whole
Yes.
patriarchy BS.
And roll your will to mine. He mean roll your money to mine. Add your work to mine so that I can afford this family. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it. Please bring your inheritance along.
Yeah.
So it can work with me.
I need you to help me do that.
Yes, I can't do it on my own, but I continue to go find women, more and more wives. Why the hell are you going to go find Robin and you cannot afford her?
I remember they even said they were living in a trailer at one point. Like, all three of the women were living in some tiny ass trailer.
Did you see that tiny house that they had in Wyoming? Where they put all their handprints or something?
Oh,
That was a
yeah.
small house for all of those kids and adults.
See? Because he didn't have nothing. But yeah, we can go all day. But it's Mary.
And Amma,
We invite y'all to like,
subscribe,
share
and comment.
down below.
Bye.